Ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brothers, listen closely because this message is not for the faint of heart. This is for those who are tired of watching their dreams slip through their fingers while they sit back, waiting for someone else to hand them a better life. If you want change, if you want growth, if you want success, it starts with one thing. Purpose is the foundation of everything meaningful in life. It's what fuels ambition, drives resilience, and keeps you moving forward when life tries to knock you down. Yet too many people wake up every morning without a clear understanding of why they're doing what they do. They go through the motions, clocking in and out, waiting for life to hand them something better. But purpose doesn't come from passively waiting. It's discovered and cultivated when you decide to rise every day with intention and grind towards something greater. Excuses, however, are always lurking, ready to steal your progress. They whisper lies that keep you in the same place, convincing you that it's too hard, that you're not capable, or that tomorrow will be a better day to start. But here's the truth. Every excuse is a detour from your destiny. They sound harmless, even justifiable, but they build a prison around your potential. If you want to live a life of meaning, you have to tear down that prison brick by brick and choose purpose over excuses every single day. There's something powerful about waking up with a mission. It changes how you approach your day. Suddenly, those minor inconveniences, traffic, fatigue, criticism, become just noise in the background because your eyes are fixed on something bigger. When you're driven by purpose, discipline becomes a natural byproduct. You don't have to wait for motivation. Your purpose is your motivation. Even when you're tired, you show up. Even when it's difficult, you push through. Purpose makes the grind worthwhile. But finding your purpose isn't always about some grand revelation. Sometimes it's found in the simple decision to commit to doing your best right where you are. It's not always glamorous or instantly rewarding. Purpose might be found in the mother raising her children with love and wisdom, the student striving to learn and grow, or the entrepreneur building a business from scratch. Whatever your season of life, purpose is present if you're willing to see it. And once you find it, you protect it fiercely by refusing to let excuses derail your progress. We live in a world where it's easy to compare ourselves to others and measure success by fleeting metrics, likes, followers, or material possessions. But purpose isn't about keeping up with anyone else. It's about walking your path with conviction. It's about living a life where your actions align with your values and your mission. Purpose over excuses means that when life gets messy, when the setbacks come, you refuse to be a victim of circumstance. Instead, you adapt, learn, and keep moving forward. I won't sugarcoat it. There will be moments when choosing purpose feels like the hardest thing in the world. Maybe you've tried before and failed. Maybe you've faced rejection or betrayal. But hear this. Your purpose is stronger than any setback. Every great story has moments of adversity. The key is not to let those moments define you, but to use them as fuel for your next step forward. When you prioritize purpose, something amazing happens. You inspire others. People are drawn to those who live with intention and authenticity. Your grind becomes a testimony to what's possible, and that ripple effect can change families, communities, and even generations. Purpose over excuses is not just a mantra for personal success. It's a principle that impacts the world around you. So what will you choose today? Excuses will always be available. There will always be a reason to stay comfortable, to play small, or to delay your dreams for another day. But comfort never built anything extraordinary. Playing small never changed lives. And waiting never created a legacy. Choose purpose. Wake up with determination, knowing that your grind matters. Refuse to let excuses define your story, because when you live with purpose, every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to becoming the person you were created to be. Dreams are beautiful. They ignite hope and fill our minds with images of what life could be. But dreams alone will never take you anywhere. They are nothing but fantasies until you pair them with something powerful, discipline. That's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Without it, dreams fade into regret. But with it, Discipline transforms dreams into a living, breathing reality. The hard truth is that too many people stop at the dreaming stage. They get excited about a vision for their future, but fail to put in the consistent effort to make it happen. Why? Because discipline isn't glamorous. It's not celebrated or praised in the moment. It's waking up early when no one's watching, showing up when no one's cheering, and pushing through when everything in you wants to quit. Discipline is often lonely, but it's the key ingredient to success. Let's be honest. There will be days when you don't feel like grinding. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the wind. One day you're fired up, ready to take on the world, and the next you're drained and tempted to hit the snooze button. That's where discipline steps in. It says, I don't care how you feel, we're doing this anyway. Discipline is about commitment, not convenience. It's about deciding in advance that your goals are non-negotiable, even when the journey gets tough. Think of every successful person you admire. They didn't get there by accident or because they were lucky. They put in the work when others quit. They stayed consistent when others got distracted. Discipline was their secret weapon. Whether it's an athlete training for the Olympics, an artist perfecting their craft, or a business leader building an empire, success follows those who are disciplined in their pursuit. Discipline isn't just about big actions, it's about the little choices you make every single day. It's the decision to stay focused when distractions are calling your name. It's choosing to read and learn instead of wasting hours scrolling through social media. It's doing that last set at the gym when your body is begging to stop. Small, consistent actions compound over time. They may seem insignificant in the moment, but they build momentum and lead to breakthroughs. But let's not sugarcoat it. Discipline requires sacrifice. You'll have to give up some comforts and pleasures to stay on track. That might mean waking up earlier than you'd like, saying no to social events, or spending late nights perfecting your craft. It's not always fun, but it's always worth it. Sacrifice today for a better tomorrow. The beautiful thing about discipline is that it builds character. It shapes you into someone who is resilient, focused, and determined. It teaches you that you are stronger than you think and capable of achieving more than you imagined. Discipline becomes a muscle that grows stronger the more you use it. And once you develop it, it spills over into every area of your life. Your relationships, your health, your finances, and your purpose. Now, let's talk about the freedom that discipline brings. It may sound contradictory, but discipline actually sets you free. When you master discipline, you gain control over your time, your actions, and your results. You're no longer a slave to fleeting emotions or external circumstances. You become the driver of your own life, steering it toward the destination you've envisioned. So, what's the alternative? A life without discipline is a life full of unmet potential and lingering regret. It's a life where dreams remain just that, dreams. And that's a tragedy because you were created to live out your purpose, not just imagine it. If you want success, real, lasting success, then don't wait for motivation to find you. Don't rely on circumstances to be perfect. Commit to showing up every day no matter what. Build that discipline brick by brick and watch as your dreams become a reality. Because in the end, it's not about what you wish for. It's about what you worked for. And discipline is the force that will get you there. No one achieves greatness alone. Behind every successful person, there's a support system, a community, or a few key individuals who provided guidance, encouragement, or accountability along the way. Yet far too many people try to carry the weight of their dreams entirely by themselves. They believe asking for help is a sign of weakness, or that seeking mentorship diminishes their hard work. Nothing could be further from the truth. Strength lies in knowing when to lean on others and recognizing the value of wise counsel. One of the first lessons life teaches is that adversity is inevitable. Challenges will come, sometimes hard and fast, testing your resolve and your faith. In those moments, having a strong support system can be the difference between giving up and pushing through. People who care about you, believe in you, and hold you accountable can remind you of your worth and your purpose when your vision gets clouded by setbacks. But let's be clear, not all company is good company. Surrounding yourself with the wrong people can derail your progress just as fast as having no support at all. Negative, toxic, or complacent individuals will drain your energy and plant seeds of doubt in your mind. That's why you must choose your circle carefully. Look for people who uplift you, challenge you to grow, and have the wisdom to offer constructive advice when needed. These are the people who will keep you focused and grounded when life tries to shake you. Mentorship is another essential piece of the puzzle. A good mentor isn't someone who gives you all the answers, but someone who helps you ask the right questions. They've walked the path before you, faced the obstacles, and found a way forward. Their experiences can save you time, energy, and unnecessary mistakes. Yet too many people are hesitant to seek mentorship, either out of pride or fear of rejection. Let go of that mindset. The most successful people in the world actively seek out guidance because they understand that wisdom from others is a shortcut to growth. Accountability partners are equally important. These are the people who won't let you off the hook when you're tempted to slack off. They remind you of your goals and challenge you to stay disciplined. True accountability isn't about judgment, it's about love and commitment to your success. When you have someone holding you accountable, you're far less likely to abandon your goals when the going gets tough. Let's talk about community. In a world that glorifies independence, the power of community often goes overlooked. But being part of a like-minded group can fuel your growth in ways you never imagined. When you connect with people who share your values and goals, you gain a sense of belonging and motivation that keeps you moving forward. A strong community celebrates your wins, supports you in your struggles, and reminds you that you're never alone. Of course, building a support system doesn't happen overnight. It requires intentionality. You have to seek out the right people, nurture those relationships, and be willing to give as much as you receive. It's not just about finding people who can help you, it's about being someone who uplifts and supports others as well. When you approach relationships with generosity and authenticity, you create a network that's built on mutual respect and shared growth. Let's not forget the spiritual aspect of support. Your relationship with God is the ultimate source of strength and guidance. When you lean on Him, He will direct your path, provide comfort in times of struggle, and place the right people in your life. Trusting in divine support allows you to walk with confidence, knowing that you are never truly alone. So, what steps can you take today to build a strong support system? Start by evaluating your current relationships. Are the people in your life helping you grow or holding you back? Seek out mentors, join communities aligned with your goals, and find accountability partners who will challenge you to stay disciplined, and above all, nurture your relationship with God, who will provide the wisdom and strength you need. No one makes it to the top alone. Success is a collective effort, built on the foundation of strong relationships, wise counsel, and divine guidance. Lean into your support system, give back to those who support you, and watch as your path becomes clearer and your grind more purposeful. Because when you stand on the shoulders of those who lift you up, there's no limit to how high you can go. Distractions are everywhere, constantly pulling your attention in 100 different directions. We live in an age where notifications ding every few seconds, social media feeds are endless, and the temptation to compare yourself to others is stronger than ever. But here's a truth that few people understand. Success requires focus, and focus demands that you block out the noise. If you want to rise, if you want to see your grind pay off, you must be relentless in protecting your attention and prioritizing what truly matters. Distractions don't just come from the outside world, they often come from within. Doubts creep in, making you question whether your efforts are even worth it. Fear whispers in your ear, urging you to play it safe. Laziness tries to convince you that tomorrow is a better day to start. If you're not careful, these internal distractions will sabotage your progress before you even realize what's happening. One of the first steps to staying focused is getting clear on your priorities. What are you really working toward? What is the vision that keeps you up at night and wakes you up early in the morning? Write it down. Make it plain, because without a clear destination, it's far too easy to get lost along the way. When you know your why, it becomes easier to say no to the things that don't align with your purpose. But clarity alone isn't enough. You need to be intentional about creating an environment that supports your focus. That might mean turning off your phone during work hours, setting boundaries with people who constantly demand your time, or carving out a dedicated space where you can work without interruptions. Don't be afraid to protect your focus fiercely. It's one of your most valuable assets. Another key to staying focused is learning how to manage your time effectively. Time is the one resource you can never get back, so you must spend it wisely. Break your goals down into actionable steps and schedule time for each task. Prioritize the most important activities and tackle them first, even when they're difficult. Discipline yourself to stick to your schedule and don't let distractions derail your progress. Let's talk about social media for a moment. It's one of the biggest distractions in today's world. While it can be a powerful tool for connection and growth, it can also be a black hole that sucks up your time and energy. Be mindful of how much time you spend scrolling through other people's highlight reels. Remember, your grind is about building your life, not getting lost in someone else's. Limit your social media use and use it intentionally to add value to your life and work. Comparison is another dangerous distraction. When you're constantly looking at what others are doing, it's easy to lose sight of your own progress. But here's the thing, their journey is not your journey. Focus on your lane, celebrate your wins, learn from your mistakes, and trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it should. The only person you should be competing with is the person you were yesterday. Staying focused also means being mindful of the company you keep. Not everyone deserves a front row seat in your life. Some people will uplift you and help you stay on track, while others will distract you, criticize you, or pull you away from your goals. Choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth and hold you accountable to your highest potential. Never forget the power of prayer and reflection in the midst of the chaos. Take time to center yourself, seek divine guidance, and ask for the strength to stay focused on your purpose. When you align your efforts with God's will, He will provide clarity, direction, and peace that surpasses understanding. So, how do you stay focused on your grind? By being intentional, disciplined, and spiritually grounded. Set clear goals, protect your time and energy, and eliminate distractions ruthlessly. Keep your eyes on your own path and trust the process. Because when you block out the noise and commit to your vision, there's nothing that can stop you from reaching your destiny. Stay focused, stay grounded, and keep grinding. The results will speak for themselves. The most successful people don't just stumble upon greatness. They achieve it through a relentless commitment to consistency. Show up every day, no matter how you feel, no matter what obstacles stand in your way. That's the key. It's not about making one big move, but about making small, deliberate steps toward your goal day after day. The grind demands that you keep pushing, even when progress feels invisible and the results seem out of reach. Because over time, those daily efforts compound into something extraordinary. Consistency builds discipline, and discipline is the foundation of success. When you show up daily, even when you don't feel motivated, you train your mind and body to follow through regardless of circumstances. That's when real transformation begins. Waiting for motivation is a trap. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes. But discipline, that's solid, dependable, and powerful. When you commit to doing the work, no matter how you feel, you start to unlock your full potential. Success doesn't happen overnight, and neither does mastery. Look at any great athlete, artist, or entrepreneur. They didn't wake up one day at the top of their game. They got there by consistently showing up, practicing their craft, and learning from their mistakes. The process wasn't glamorous, and it certainly wasn't always fun, but they kept grinding, and that's the difference between those who achieve greatness and those who give up too soon. There will be days when you feel tired, uninspired, or defeated, days when progress feels non-existent and the voice of doubt starts whispering in your ear. In those moments, remember this: consistency is your secret weapon. Showing up on your worst days builds resilience, strengthens your character, and separates you from the crowd. Anyone can work hard when they feel good. Only the disciplined keep grinding when things get tough. One of the best ways to maintain consistency is to establish a routine. Structure brings order to chaos and helps you stay focused on your goals. Start by identifying the key activities that will move you closer to your dreams, then schedule time for them each day. Whether it's an hour at the gym, time spent reading or learning, or focused work on your project, stick to your routine like your future depends on it, because it does. Track your progress along the way. Keeping a record of your efforts helps you see how far you've come, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Celebrate small wins and acknowledge your growth. Remember, success isn't a destination, it's a journey. And every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth recognizing. Another crucial aspect of staying consistent is managing your mindset. Negative thoughts will try to pull you off track, convincing you that your efforts don't matter or that the grind is too hard. Combat those thoughts with affirmations and reminders of your purpose. Keep your mind focused on the bigger picture and trust the process. Growth may be slow, but it's happening. Surround yourself with accountability partners who will support your consistency. These are the people who will check in on your progress, encourage you when you're down, and remind you why you started in the first place. Community and accountability can be powerful motivators when the grind feels lonely. Most importantly, never forget the spiritual element of your journey. God honors faithfulness. When you show up and do the work, He will bless your efforts in ways you never imagined. Trust in His timing and His plan for your life. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, know that God is working behind the scenes, preparing you for the breakthrough that's on its way. Consistency requires patience and persistence. It's not glamorous, and it doesn't come with instant rewards. But it's the bridge between dreams and reality. Keep showing up, keep grinding, keep trusting the process. Because one day, all those small, consistent efforts will add up to something far greater than you ever imagined. Stay the course, stay disciplined, and watch as your life transforms before your very eyes. In life, you're going to face challenges, setbacks, and moments when the grind feels overwhelming. But hear this clearly, you were built for this journey. Every great achievement begins with a decision to get up, show up, and grind relentlessly toward your purpose. Success doesn't bow to wishful thinking, it bows to discipline, focus, and unwavering consistency. No one else can do the work for you. You must be the one who blocks out the distractions, pushes past the doubts, and stays committed even when the road gets rough. You have to rise each day with a determination to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient than you were yesterday. Remember, the grind is not just about the hustle, it's about character development. It shapes you into someone capable of handling the blessings waiting on the other side. When you lean into discipline, when you stay focused on your goals, and when you commit to showing up daily, God will honor your faithfulness. So get up and grind. Not just for the outcome, but for the transformation happening inside you. The world is watching, but more importantly, your future self is counting on you. Keep pushing, stay aligned with your purpose, and trust that your efforts will not be in vain. Victory is already in motion. You just need to stay in the race to claim it. Now go, and let your grind speak louder than any words ever could.